What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be just a sit down video, just gonna chat with you guys. I have seen these videos and they're really fun for me to watch because it kind of helps like think about what certain ages want as gifts. And so I wanted to film this to say what we are getting our 1-year-old for his second Christmas. So he actually turned 1 in October. There's a ton of videos linked up here in this playlist, so feel free to go and watch that. But yeah, so he's 14 months old now, so it's technically his second Christmas, but really last year we didn't get him that many gifts because he was literally 2 months old and he didn't really need anything, and it was just crazy time in our life at that moment. So we didn't really do Christmas super big. We got him a couple sleep sacks and that was it. But this year I didn't want to go all out because, I mean, I went pretty crazy, but I really didn't spend too much. But I wanted to do like a good Christmas because he's at an age where he needs like more toys he can actually like use. A lot of the stuff he got, and even some of the stuff he got for his birthday, is either a little bit too old because I asked for like puzzles or like brain building things. So some of those things he like doesn't completely understand yet. So those are kind of like grow into toys. And then he has a bunch of stuff that's like baby toys, so that he just doesn't play with. And so he literally doesn't play with any of his toys. He kind of just like gets really bored. So I knew for Christmas I wanted to get him some stuff that I thought he would genuinely play with, as well as stuff he could use outside, because this child could live outside if we let him. So I knew I wanted to get him a couple of things that he could use outside, but one of his, well, not one of, his biggest gift he's getting is a kitchen. It is a wooden kitchen. I don't have it out here with me because it's not put together yet. So I'll insert the picture here. And I'll link everything down below. We got, I think actually I literally got everything off Amazon. So yeah, I'll link everything down below if you want to take a look at those, but I'll insert the picture here of what it's going to look like when it's finished. I was able to get a good deal on Black Friday, and so this was the kitchen I've looked at for months, and I was so excited when I finally found a good deal on it. And it works out perfect because we didn't really get a lot of like things to go with the kitchen, as far as like food and stuff, because I knew that like his grandparents or his aunts and uncles, things like that, could buy him pieces to go with his kitchen, like food and stuff like that. So I knew it was like, as long as we got the big item, then everyone else could kind of get him the smaller items that go with it. Or we could like grow that, you know, over the next couple years as we get like find new things, we can always buy things to go with it. It's a grow with me toy, and it's a nice wooden, like really sturdy one. All the reviews say it's fantastic. So in the event we have future children, I hope it'll, you know, stand the test of time and be good for those kids as well. I know my brother and I used to always love playing with like different toys and stuff together, so I'm excited for that, you know, one day in the future. So the first thing I'm going to show that I did get that kind of goes with the kitchen, it's really like the only, well, I guess both of these kind of do, but his kitchen has a like a washer and dryer on one side of the kitchen, and that's, I think, part of why I loved it so much, because this child loves to do anything we're doing. So if we're in the laundry room, he wants to help. He wants to open and shut the door. If Zach's cooking in the kitchen, he wants to help. He wants to open and shut the doors. He wants to use the pots and pans, all of that. Like, he loves doing what we're doing. So that's why I really wanted him to get like real life Montessori-esque type toys. So I got this. It's a little laundry basket, and it has like literally everything. It's got dryer sheets, it's got an iron, it's got a spray bottle, detergent, like 11 pieces, and I love it. I'm so excited. He's going to have so much fun with this. I just can't wait to see his face on Christmas morning. So this is one of the things we got to go with it. And then this is the other thing that I got that I guess kind of goes with it. It's gonna go like beside it. It's a dust, sweep, mop, all of that. And it's actually funny because Zach asked for a Swiffer for Christmas because our house is always like gross, and all we have is like a cheap broom and a cheap mop and all that kind of stuff. And so he literally, and that's what he asked my mom for Christmas, was a Swiffer, like the full set. And so I thought this was funny that Sebastian's getting the exact same thing, because I know some people are like, you're buying your son a kitchen, you're buying your son a mop, like what? But for me, I love that it's kind of gender neutral. Like Zach, I mean, I'm blessed, but I work and Zach stays home just because of the way that everything worked out. I think we actually have a video on when that whole process worked out, so I'll link that above too. But because of that, like, Zach cooks dinner, and then while I'm nursing Sebastian to sleep, Zach does the dishes. So I'm super, super grateful that I have a husband that does things like that for me. We definitely don't have like gender roles like around the house. Zach will do laundry, Zach will do the dishes, Zach does a lot because I'm at work and I can't leave my desk. So that's just the way it works out for our family, but I love it. So anyways, Sebastian sees Zach doing all that, and I want to raise my son to be a good father, a good husband, just an all-around good guy. So I definitely wanted him to have stuff that he could use and like learn and grow and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited about this because he can clean when Zach's cleaning, and like that's a good concept to teach your kids anyways, is cleaning up after themselves. So super excited about this, super excited about this. They go together kind of with his biggest gift, which is his kitchen. And then his two, I guess I'll save the two other bigger ones, but this one is also one I'm super excited about. This child loves baths, loves them. He would literally sit in the bathtub all night long if we let him. And I was reading that this is good for like different skills because it has like you pour the water in and it like goes through, you spin the gears, press the buttons, and like, you know, water shoots out and stuff. And it's supposed to be like, you know, good for interactive stuff like that. And I swear the bath is where we teach him the most things because that's like the time both Zach and I get to like be with him. So he literally learned what animal sounds are in the bathtub. Like he has learned those in the bathtub. He's learned different words in the bathtub because that's the time where he's not focused on anything else. It's just us and him. And so I'm super excited about this because I think it's going to teach him like different fine motor skills because there's like different buttons to push and things like that. So this is another thing he's getting that I know he's really going to love. And then his last two like big gifts, I mean, he's one, so we got him like a lot, I guess, but it's really not a lot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 things. But this, so we went ahead and put this together, is his basketball goal. And like I said, I wanted him to have some outside toys. And I think he's going to have fun with that. Zach and I have always joked that Sebastian was not going to be a football player. I mean, unless he like genuinely says he wants to. But Zach has had 2 shoulder surgeries from playing football. And he's had to have a shoulder fixed twice. So Zach's very like, I would rather him play basketball. If he's tall like me, Zach's 6'4" if you didn't know. And Zach's like, he would be way better at playing basketball. I wish I had played basketball. You don't get as hurt in basketball. I just said basketball like 3 times in one sentence. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this because I think he's going to have a lot of fun with that. And it's something that Zach and him will have fun playing with. Like I can totally see them going outside and like playing with the balls and stuff. So that's a good toy, and it gets Zach like a way to interact with him that's like not just like a random toy on the floor. So that's gonna be fun. And then this one is, you can't really see it. Hold on, I don't want to move the camera. It's a slide. I'll link the picture too, but it's literally just like it's not that expensive. I think it was $30 on Amazon. It's just a little tyke slide, but I actually got it. I think it was like 2 days after Black Friday, they ran a special on just this slide, and so I literally got $20 off, and it was only like $30 to begin with, so I got it super cheap. I was so excited about it. I was glad I didn't order it on Black Friday when I was originally going to, because then I ended up saving even more money, which worked out. So that's another thing that is kind of an outdoor toy, but he can also use it inside while it's like still cold outside and stuff. But it's definitely a good toy that can go like on our porch, and he can slide and have fun with that. So that's gonna be super fun. So yeah, that is what we bought our 1-year-old for Christmas. Obviously, it's not a lot, but it's not like just a couple of like random play toys. It's definitely some bigger items. But I think in total, I literally didn't even spend $200, which I know I was so spoiled growing up. My mom used to spend so much money on Christmas, and I think that's why I have so much Christmas joy and why I want to give so many things, because I loved that on Christmas morning. Now, with that said, I am a total experience over material items kind of person. If you know me at all, you know I travel. If you watch any of our other Christmas videos linked up here, then you know that we have done experiences. Like, I'm so big on experiences. I would rather spend money on that than on gifts. But with that said, they also need some things for day to day. Like, you can't literally go on a trip every single day and do experiences. You just can't. Some days you're gonna be at home. So when we're at home, I wanted him to have things that he could actually play with, that teach him things, that grow with him, things that aren't gonna like get bored in a week or two. Like, a kitchen is something he's gonna play with for years. A basketball goal is something that, like, how many years did you go outside and play with your like you play with that with your friends come over? Like, that's a toy that grows with you. Obviously the slide is good for a couple of years, but he's gonna outgrow that. But at the same time, like, that's something he's gonna play with, and I know he's gonna love it. And even when he outgrows it, he'll probably push his toys down it, or we'll have another baby that can use it. So, like, I definitely think that experiences over toys, but you also need toys that are beneficial and that can grow with your kids. I think that's important, but I also think that like they need some toys. Like they need stuff to play with on a day-to-day basis. That's how they learn. Kids learn through play. So that was something super important to me. So all of that rambling to say that this is what we got our son for Christmas, for his second Christmas. He is 1 year old, and yeah. So I'm super excited for Christmas morning. There will be more vlogs. I think when this one goes up, it's going to be sometime during next week, during Christmas week. And my plan is to hopefully daily upload Monday through Friday. I have several like preset videos that are going up, and then this one. So I'm hoping I can get 5 videos up in 1 week. That'll be the most videos I've ever uploaded. I'm super excited about it. I really want to grow my YouTube. I'm having so much fun, and I love having these memories to look back on. I think the other day I literally sat and like rewatched our cruise vlogs, all of them, and they're like 30 minutes long. And there's 5 of them. Yeah, that's a lot of time. But I literally sat and rewatched them just because it's so fun to relive our memories, and I don't have to like literally remember. I can just watch it and relive it, and that's so fun to me. So that is why I do YouTube. That is why I'm having so much fun doing these videos, and yeah, I can't wait to keep doing more. And we have some good things planned for the new year. The new year is hopefully going to include our big project of kind of rearranging the office and making that into a playroom, which is also something I'm super excited about because we have nowhere to put all of these toys. But yeah, so if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have someone around Sebastian's age, you have a child around Sebastian's age, then comment down below, let me know what they're getting for Christmas. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I really, really, really want to grow my channel. And in order to do that, I need subscribers. So feel free to go ahead and subscribe down below. Leave a comment, give a video a big thumbs up, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.